How did you make it through basic training? Was there any type of special things that you did, or you just?
We just did what the guys do the same training and everything. And regulations for the women was just like the regulations for the guys. And sometimes you had to be tough-skinned. And sometimes, if you were kind of slumping, Sergeant Vince would come and stick his finger in your back. And he'd say, straighten up. But he didn't mean any harm. He was just helping us. And if I had to do over again, I would do it over. I would really do it over.
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm still very much military. I'd rather live the military way than the regular, normal life because I am disciplined now and everything.
Well, now we're going on segment 3. This is going to be about your experiences. So, talking about the wars that you served in, the Korean Theater War, where exactly did you go? Do you remember arriving, what it was like?
Camp Pendleton is where I went. And it was very interesting. We were out in the middle of nowhere. And then when I found out that I was going to go and support headquarters, I was ecstatic. I loved it. And then as additional duties, when a ship was leaving to go to Korea or coming back in, they would ask for volunteers. If they didn't get any, it was you, and you. Well, we had to go early in the morning into San Diego, and we stayed there all day until all the guys came off the ship. We were there taking care of the families. And it was a heartbreaking experience because they were hanging on the side of the ship for hours, but they couldn't get off, until everything had been cleared.
Yeah.
And then they'd almost knock you down trying to get to the families. And a lot of times we had our heads bumped because they got so excited and everything. But like I say, if I had to do it over, I'd do it the exact same way.
Do you remember arriving at headquarters? What was that like?
It was real good. I was the only girl in the office for a long time, and we were in the old building and everything. And then they built a new building, and we were transferred into the new building. And we all kind of felt like we didn't want to leave our old place, but it was so nice once we did. But in the area you were in, there was no chow hall for the ladies, so we ate in the same dining room as the officers did. But it was always nice to be there.
Yes, ma'am.
It really was. And about 2-3 months after I got out, I almost decided to go back in. And then I decided, no, I'm not going. Because if they say I have to go to recruiter school, then I'm wasting my time.
What was your job or assignment there at Brooks? It was a clerk?
We would do all the guys coming in. We had to go ahead and get all of the information on them, issue them all the supplies. You had to break down the rifles when they brought them back in, all of the equipment, just like, they had to do. And then we'd do all of the inventory control.